Hi everyone, it's Kirchi. It's time for another Twinkle Packed showcase. Yes, I do have one more Twinkle Packed set. I didn't show it along with the other ones because it's a different set, it's bigger, and it's gorgeous. It's the Twinkle Packed shopping mall. Look how big this is. I love it. It's so beautiful. It's sparkly. It has three, count them, 3 gems. I wanted to showcase this separately because it is different, it's bigger, it has a lot more going on inside, a lot more characters. So let's take a look.
This is the gorgeous shopping mall Twinkle Pact. Just look at this. And I love the size. It's very large and it's one of the largest compacts that I own. First, we see the gorgeous gem right in the middle. It's accompanied by 2 smaller gems. The logo is perfectly intact even though this is a used toy. It's the same Twinkle Pact logo we saw in my last showcase, but it also has a border which looks like wings. The patterns all around here are so beautiful. They're so girly, I just love it. I just noticed that this looks like a necklace, and the gem is the pendant. Same thing here, but the pendant is a bow. I just can't stop looking at it. I just love this pattern so much. We also get a little bow charm over here. And up here, there's also a giant bow. On the edge of the compact, we see that it's cut like a gem. And when I move it around like this, it sparkles a little bit. On the back, we have more beautiful patterns. We also see that the place where they keep the screws are shaped like bows. It's very consistent with the other Twinkle Packs that I showcased. They're very good at using the main shape all throughout the compact. Here we see more bows, little bows, big bows, sparkles. How beautiful. Here is the info. It's made by Bandai. Bandai absolutely excels at Japanese toys, especially anime toys, and this is from 2014. That was 7 years ago. I can't believe that this toy is that old. I just can't stop looking at this. It's also very thick. It's got lots of details inside. So let's take a look. This is, of course, a shopping mall. Who remembers malls? I can't remember the last time I've been to a mall. Malls were such a big thing for me growing up. It's a place where me and my family can hang out, window shop, or go actual shopping because you're enticed by all the things, so you can't help but buy something. But nowadays, most of my shopping is done online, and I actually prefer it that way because I don't like people too much. Let's go through all the things. We're gonna start on the bottom. So we enter the mall. We get a little welcome here with some balloons. Right in the middle here, we see a candy stand. Lots of lollipops, mints, all kinds of goodies. My favorite candy to get at the mall is Sour Belts. All around here by the entrance is the food court. Here's a dining area. It looks like we're having a burger, a slice of cake, and pancakes. So is it breakfast? Is it lunch? Is it snack time? We don't know because the mall is a lawless land. Over here we have more food. We actually have signs telling us what they are. There's pasta, steak, drink, and cake. Right up here we have a fun gaming area. This looks like some kind of whack-a-mole game. Is whack-a-mole still a thing, or am I showing my age here? Then we see a panda ride. It just moves a little bit like this, nothing too interactive. We also see our very first gem. This is a beautiful blue star. And I mentioned in my other Twinkle Pack showcase that I love how the little bubble here also corresponds to the shape of the gem. So this one is a little tiny star. And we can twist this gem to reveal what's underneath the platform. Let's take a look. It's a cute little toddler area. We see some kitty toys, a toy car, a seesaw, teddy bears, blocks. There's a little dollhouse back there. I remember being so jealous of kids who could play in this section because I was already an older kid, but all I wanted to do was play here. I guess that's why I've decided to collect toys now as an adult. Psychology. On this side, we have more delicious food. This is more of the high-end food that needs to be specially prepared. Over here, we see a sign that says fresh fish, fruit, and meat. Here we have some seafood. We can tell by that sign right there. There's a little octopus. Then over here we have our desserts. We have popsicles, ice cream. Here it looks like we might have pastries. It's a little hard to tell. That picture there looks like a hot dog, but the one next to it kind of looks like Danishes. And here we have what looks to be bags of chips. Again, it's a little hard to tell. There's more snacks up here. The food is fairly detailed, even though some of them aren't colored. Just the fact that they colored enough of it instead of putting a sticker on, or having this whole unit be one color, that's enough detail for me to be impressed. Of course, every single compact, no matter how detailed, can always be improved with paint, but with these, I'm pretty satisfied with them. I don't know what this is. It looks like cherries. Right in the middle here is the register where we can purchase our goodies. Going up these neon green stairs, we get to a fitting room. Here on the table, we have some clothes to try on. We also have jewelry and accessories over here. And we can flip this to reveal a little mirror. And we get to our second gem, which is a beautiful magenta heart. And it has a heart-shaped bubble. I don't know what the purpose is of these little bubbles. I'm just calling them that because that's what they look like. But they're a nice added touch. Now let's take a look at what's underneath. I would love to have this as my closet. Look at all of those clothes and shoes. We have hats, purses. This is a dream come true. I would absolutely love to live here. But instead of clothes and shoes, maybe my entire collection can be displayed in there. We have this beautiful ramp with heart designs, and we get to the second level. There's a sign here that says, "We heart shopping." I definitely heart shopping. I shop all the time, whether it's toys, more toys, dog food, and toys. The first thing that stands out is this elevator. It just goes up and down. It doesn't have any railings or barriers because forget safety. Here is a bookstore and it reminds me so much of Borders. We used to go to Borders all the time and read all the books in the kids section. Then we grew up and kind of outgrew reading altogether. At least I did. I'm not really into books that much anymore. This also reminds me of the Scholastic Book Fair. I can smell the books from here. Who remembers those? Then up here we have a toy shop. I love these balloons. They're so cute. There's a car ride over here, a giant teddy bear, and back there we can see some toys. We have dolls, a robot, a dollhouse. It just looks so happy and fun in there. It reminds me of Toys R Us, FAO Schwartz. I'm really showing my age here. Then on this side we have a cozy cafe. I just love this sign. It's so cute and it has a teacup with some steam coming out of it. There's a beautiful chandelier, and we get a pretty little couch. On this table, we have our coffee and a book. And back there, we have some cake. And down here, it looks like some kind of stage karaoke. Maybe this is exclusive to a Japanese mall, but I've never seen these in any malls I've been to. I'm guessing you can perform on stage kind of like an idol. I think my mom and my sister did something similar when they visited South Korea. The clock up here doesn't really do anything, it's just for decorative purposes. A secret gem heart. I love it. And that was the entire shopping mall. And now let's take a look at the characters. We get an entire family here and they are so freaking adorable. We have a dad, a mom, a sister, and a baby. Or maybe she's the mom and she's the sister. She looks older, so she's the mom. But why is the sister a redhead? It just makes no sense. Anyway, they're so cute. I mentioned before that I love Japanese characters because they just look so happy. They have really big features compared to Polly Pockets. And the baby here is absolutely adorable. He's super tiny. We also get this, and I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it looks kind of like a shopping cart. We can see the shopping cart texture here on the side. And on the inside, we have some food. I believe the baby also goes here, and one of the adult characters goes here. I absolutely love this compact. 10 out of 10 for sure. It is so gorgeous. I would love to have this as a purse or a wallet. The design of this just inspires me so much. I'm definitely going to come out with a similar design in the future just because I am blown away by the beauty of this. I love the gems, the logo, the patterns. This is just so inspiring to me as a designer. And I love how big it is. It's actually bigger than both my hands. I am disappointed that these are discontinued. I really wish that toys today would have the same quality as the ones back then. This isn't even vintage, this is from 2014, so I know that toy companies are capable of doing this. We saw in the BT21 showcase that toy companies are definitely still capable of doing it. It's just a matter of whether or not they want to spend the money. But as a collector, I highly appreciate this. I would love more of this, and I'm really glad that this is part of my collection. So that was the Twinkle Packed Mall.
I'm just posing with it. It's my favorite. I say that to almost every toy that I showcase. I guess what I mean to say is it's one of my top favorites. I would put the entire Twinkle Packed set at number 2, just right below Vintage Polly Pockets, as I mentioned in my other Twinkle Packed video. And that's because they hit all the marks for me. They display very nicely. They have a magical girly twinkle theme. They have gems, they're colorful, they're pastel, but also vibrant. So many details, so many cute characters. Best of all, I never thought that I would own the entire Twinkle Packed set. And when I finally completed the little compacts, I then never thought that I would own the shopping mall because it's so rare. I even asked one of my Japanese friends to go to Japan and buy one for me, but we troll each other all the time, so he thought I was kidding. But I totally wasn't kidding. I really wanted him to go to Japan in the middle of what's going on in the world right now to buy me this. But again, when it comes to collecting, especially things that are discontinued or vintage, you just have to be patient. You just have to find the right seller. When the right seller will come along, I don't know. No one really knows, but just be on the lookout and it will happen. It took me a year to find all of these because I discovered these about a year-ish ago, and yeah, it took that long, but now that they're here, I can show you guys. I'm excited. They're part of my Polly Pocket family. And once again, thank you guys for watching my toy collection showcase, and I'll see you next time. And I hope they make more Twinkle Packs.